Hi, my name's Suzanne Day, and I run a charity and a business for stopping domestic violence. And I like to get my message out there in a creative way. So one of the things I do is I write children's books. And today I've got a story about Buzz the Bee, saves all the bees in the world. So I'd like to read this. And I'm also a healer, so I've actually got a healing at the end of the story that I've put in. Okay, so Buzz the Bee was a happy little bee. He lived in a beautiful town in the central west of New South Wales, Australia. It was such a peaceful, pretty little town, with lots of flowers and trees, with national parks that surrounded the town on every direction. Buzz loved this little town. He felt at peace in his heart here, and he would buzz around the town, spreading love and healing everywhere he went. You see, bees make a sound that's actually healing and can actually help to raise your vibration. That's another reason why bees are really, really good. Not only do we need them for our food, because without bees we have no food, they're really good to heal you. Okay, so this town kind of had a bit of everything. It had lots of the old, the new, and it was all blended together in a wonderful kind of way. There were lakes and parks and lookouts and caves, beautiful cafes and old hotels, museums, local produce, lots of artists, artwork everywhere, so many great crafts to buy from the locals. And there were farms that even surrounded the town, making it even more special. The people from the city would all come up in the weekend and the public holidays to explore the town and beyond, because beyond is also beautiful too. Lots of beautiful towns out west. And they loved the open countryside, the fresh, cool, blue, clean air to breathe, and the friendliness of the town. That was one of the things it was known for, the friendliness of all the locals, how everyone was very kind and very caring to other people. So the friendliness of the town and also the fresh food. There was lots of fresh food available because there were farms surrounding the town. And there were many wonderful secrets that the town held from long time ago. Because back in the 18th century, and even past that, it actually helped to create Sydney. So it had a lot of great industries. Yeah. But in the state of Canberra, the politicians had been secretly planning an evil plan for Australia, along with the New World Order. They started to release their true plan, which was a very evil plan. And this was to stop and control all the food supplies that was feeding everyone in Australia. And this same plan was happening worldwide too, in other towns across the world. It was a very evil plan that the group of the richest psychopaths in the world had planned. They were all very psychopathic and they owned the world. They owned every business, every corporation, every government department, and all the big major companies they owned. And their goal was to own and control everything in the world and also own the people of the world. And one of the things they called the people of the world was useless eaters with no value. That's what they thought of us. These evil psychopaths had tentacles worldwide working for them and their puppets. These souls had lost their soul for money to help enslave everyone around them, and they were promised to be saved when the world went down. And it crashed, because this is one thing they're planning, to crash the whole world, the economy and every business in the world, and the food supply. That's part of their plan. And one of the things they did was to make a plan to kill all the bees in Australia. You see, without bees, there are no fruit or vegetables to eat. And plants need bees to exist or they can't grow. And when these evil controllers had destroyed all the crops, the farms, the bees, the food supply, then they could control the people. The people would have to do whatever the controllers wanted them to do, so they survived. And Buzz the bee found out about this evil plan, and as Mother Nature and all her creatures all worked together to help each other, Buzz had a plan to stop this happening in Australia, and also worldwide too. So the bees told other bees till all the bees of the world knew about this evil plan. The bees then told the birds, who told all the other birds on Earth. This went on until all the animals on Earth knew about this evil plan. But it did not stop there. The trees found out about this as the birds talked to the trees. So the trees told all the other trees in the world, and the trees told all the animals and the pets of the beings of Earth. Then the pets, they told the humans, so everyone knew about this evil plan, and soon every blade of grass, every tree, every flower, every plant, every animal, and every being on Earth knew about this evil plan. Even the clouds, the air, the water, the dirt, the mountains, the rain, the sun, the moon, the planets, they all helped to spread this message throughout the universe so everyone knew what was happening. Soon the intent of this message was spread across the whole universe that Earth was in, and everyone knew about this important message. This message was everywhere and in everyone's heart space in the whole universe. It had been activated into the air, the water, the food, the consciousness of animals and man. And with all this knowledge, every blade of grass, breath of wind, piece of sky or cloud, and all beings, animals and man, they all fought together to stop this evil plan from taking place. They knew that if the bees die, then everyone else dies as well. So the people of the earth, they all worked together on every continent on earth to stop this evil plan from happening. They protected the bees of the world so they were all safe and did not die. They all worked hard to protect the bees and the plants, the food supply of the world. The people of the world stood up in peace and love, and they all supported each other and the bees. You see, the people have the power, not the politicians or the psychopaths. And the people of the world stood up to this evil. They refused to let it continue anymore. The evil psychopaths were all brought down and arrested. Their evil plan was stopped from happening worldwide. The world did crash along with the old system, which was based on evil, greed, and it was very corrupt. But the good people of the world all banded together to help each other, support each other. They built the world with the new system that was based in love and peace. And it was a beautiful new world that they had built, where everyone mattered, every flower mattered, every bee mattered, every leaf mattered, every tree mattered, every animal mattered, and everyone was treated as special and with value. And they used natural healing products from nature to help them do better and to heal all their illnesses that they have. So Buzz the bee, he flew back to his town with all his bee friends, who visited all the flowers and plants. The town people were all so happy to see the bees again. They had a new understanding of why bees were so special and so important. and all the children of the world drew beautiful pictures of the bees with the flowers and the plants in their gardens. The teachers in the school all gave lessons about the bees and why they mattered in everyone's world. And gardeners all made special hives for the bees to live in all around the world, so the bees felt safe again and they did well. And the moral of the story is love and protect Mother Nature so we can all do well and love and protect the bees. And now I'm going to do a process to help protect the bees. So I'm going to select a number to use, which is Instant Restoration 8888588888, and also the Light of the Creator, which is 123115025. So these numbers can be chanted. And then imagine this in a spatial form. And I'm visualizing the numbers, this number with the number of the Creator. And I see the number in my mind's eye and the desired event that we want to bring about into our reality, which is to save and protect all bees worldwide. And using this, we can bring about desired information that is required by the universe. So I now press all the structures together from every side so that it goes to a point. And this will help to squeeze the required event so that it manifests into reality, and the intent is in the reality, this time and date, into infinity. And I now press this event into my reality. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. And so that's the end of the story.